Let's forge and go! Alright, how are y'all doing? I can't see chat, by the way, on this setup. I have literally no idea how to get chat up in OBS. So I can't even see what's going on in chat, so, oh, chat is disabled for this live stream. Okay, I see. I'll take care of that right fast. Just making sure. Alright. I don't know why it's disabled chat for some reason. I think I might know the reason why, so give me a sec. Not made for kids and save. There we go. Now the chat should be open and everybody can come in and say whatever they want. Forge gang. I'm still a hard man. Let's go. Forge gang. I'm still a hard man. Let's go. Alright, there we go. Alright. There you go, that's... Alright. If that didn't blow out your ears... if your ears got blown out by that, you might want to go to the hospital. You might want to go ahead and go to the emergency room. If your ears have not been blown out, and you can still hear after that, then we should be good to go. Everything should be going smoothly. So there we go. I am your host, Imperator of Forge, blah, blah, blah. And we got some lolcows to cover. We got some actual lolcows in the sector to actually cover. I'm going to start with Francis E. Desk. I don't really know what his channel name is supposed to be themed or something. It's very weird. Like, this guy talks about right-wing extremists and Christians, and then he has the name of his channel is named after a right-wing conspiracy theorist from the 1980s. I don't know what that's all about, but okay. I mean, it's just another example of Zoomers not knowing what they're doing here. All right. We'll get on with it then. I'll start with Francis-esque. And Francis-esque is mainly going at other people. He just kind of mentions me in passing. Actually, he doesn't really mention me too much. But I never talk about this guy. I hardly ever cover this guy. I don't really know that much about him. I only know because of what some people told me, and I've watched some of his clips, but half of the entire streaming that Francis does, he just plays like trashy music, the kind of music that white trash wiggers would listen to, and says nothing, and so I don't listen to it, and I log off, and I go watch something else, and I just don't give him that much attention. He's a very small channel, and it looks like he just mainly drives around and talks about his fucking cope, or he's seething and coping, or whatever. I don't know. He seems to have like a disjunctive personality thing, and he's not too consistent. Whether this might have something to do with him being on drugs, I can't really say. If he does take drugs and this influences the way that he reacts to things, I can't say it's too soon. But this guy has quite a narcissistic approach to things. He's very narcissistic and kind of a bit reprehensible at times, and he hates women. So, just like with Dark Diddler, he hits women, he assaults and harasses women, just like Cyrax and the Dark Diddler. So naturally, he takes right after them. What surprises me is that he literally does take right after his role model, Cyrax. So anyways, I'm going to read his community post. So, Ghost of Niccolo 365. I don't know why he's including numbers at the end of the name tag. You don't have to include the numbers at the end of the name tag. It isn't necessary, okay? Even on Twitter, they don't do that when they tag someone. Nah, no one is your God, coward. You just pretend to believe in God because you thought if you pretended you were a right-wing conservative that anyone would care. But they don't. You're just a degenerate. Your views no different than PPP and Andy Worski or Ethan Ralph or Trey Radell. You're definitely a junkie and a degenerate pretending to believe in God and right-wing politics, but actually, you're too much of a coward to even look me in the eye, IRL. Let alone do anything about anything. You're an embarrassment to your religion, the United States, and your people, and you always will be you. Nobody who wanted to get one over on me but forgot that you lacked the talent, and you fed your boyfriend Forge Warhammer 2679. Again, it isn't necessary to add the numbers when you tag someone, okay? This is not MySpace. This is not 2004. You don't have to do that anymore. Lies and bad info that humiliated him. Now his audience watches me and talks in my chat live. Embarrassing. Well, you are quite the cocky individual, are you not? You are quite the cocky-ass mofo. Dude. You listen to a lot of rap music, and you take it like it's some kind of a moral philosophy class. Your moral philosophy class is watching rap and hip-hop on MTV. That's your moral philosophy and lifelong religion, dude. Like, rap and hip-hop is your God. You're spiritually black. You're just spiritually black, dude. Hip-hop and rap is your God, bro. Okay, so first of all, what are you talking about by you refer to your God coward? Or no one is your God? I don't have no idea where you're getting off with that. I'm pretty sure that Ghost of Niccolo does legitimately believe in God, and I think the people around him also believe in God as well. Cool Tactic, I don't know about Cool Tactic, but Third Four definitely is Christian. Ghost of Niccolo is definitely Christian. You kind of have a sassy, wimpy approach to how you do this, and it's not going to look good for you. You might want to cut the gangster talk and actually try to stop pretending to look tough, because people can see right through it. Alright. You pretend that you're a right-wing conservative. Ghost of Niccolo votes Republican. Looking at his viewpoints, from what I'm able to get with Ghost of Niccolo, yes, he is right-wing. I don't know about right-wing conservative, because right-wing conservatives believe in free markets. They believe that the economy should not be restrained by the government. And their whole thing is like there should be as little government interference as possible. There should be a free market. Stuff like that. That is a right-wing conservative libertarian. Ghost of Niccolo has never talked about markets and about liberalizing up markets and free trade and that kind of stuff, so I don't think that Niccolo is a conservative in that regard. I'm not for sure where you're getting at this. But, let's go on. Anyone would care if you don't. You're a degenerate. When has Niccolo ever done a single thing that is degenerate? Could you please, explain what Niccolo did? And, okay, dude, So, Ghost of Niccolo used to follow Cooking with Drunken Surfer, and when Drunken Surfer and PP parted ways, and PP went and started the Kino Casino, Niccolo followed Surfer for a while, though. He doesn't now, but Ghost of Niccolo's definitely not... Ghost of Niccolo's definitely got nothing to do with PPP and Andy Worski. I know this because I knew Niccolo when he was following Surfer after the PPP and Surfer breakup, so that's definitely a lie. Ethan Ralph... Niccolo does not like Ethan Ralph either, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't like Trey Riddell either, so you're very wrong about this. You're misjudging people, you're misreading what people think. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but you're clearly misreading what people are telling you. And Ghost of Niccolo is not a junkie, he's not a degenerate. He does believe in God, he goes to church. Too much of a coward to look me in the eye. You're a fat dude. You weigh 200 something, 280, 300 something pounds. No one is too much of a coward to look you in the eye. Let alone do anything about anything. You're an embarrassment. You just said anything twice in the same sentence. You're not supposed to do that. That's actually not grammatical. You're supposed to only use anything once in a full sentence. If you use it twice, you have to put a comma after, I don't know, the pronoun or after the adverb you put a comma, and then you can use anything twice in the same sentence. Otherwise, you're not supposed to do that. So, this is definitely... Why are you inciting violence against people, okay? Why are you inciting violence and trying to get people to fight you on the street or something? Like, you're not a tough guy, okay? You're not a street gangster, okay? You're not even in a gang. You might have a gang-looking tattoo, but you're not in a gang. You don't hang with the homies. You don't hang out with the homeboys. I'm not for sure where you're getting at with this. You are too much of an embarrassment to your religion. You don't even know what Ghost of Nicolo's religion is. You've never even asked what denomination Ghost of Nicolo goes to. The United States and your people, how so? How is he an embarrassment to his country, to his denomination, or to his people? Okay? What do you mean by people? Like, do you mean a nation, a tribe, a village, family, community, a nation, the global community? What are you going on about with this? This is quite incoherent. And you always will be you. Well, yeah, I mean, he'll always be Nicolo. I don't think Nicolo is seen as an embarrassment by anyone. Who wanted to get over me, who wanted to get one over me, he did, but it went over your head, Francis. That's the thing. He did get one over your head, but you just didn't notice it. He got you to waste time in your life to do this community post. He got you to waste time in your life to not only notice that he exists, but that you had to even see him as such a threat that you had to file a copyright complaint. So, at least during that time that you were doing that, he did get one over you. It just went over your head. Forgot that you lacked the talent. Oh, Ghost of Nicolo's a pretty good troll. He is a pretty good troll, dude. He could fool a lot of people. But, I mean, he got you, dude. Ghost of Nicolo got you to file a copyright complaint. He got you to strike his channel. Like, he got you to notice that he exists pretty much. And for the last 8 or 9 live streams that you've been doing, you've mentioned him once. Or you've mentioned Forge Gang once. So, I would say that he got you pretty good. And if you're going to say that that is lacking of talent or that's tactless, then that's your own business. And you fed your boyfriend, he's referring to me, lies and bad info that humiliated him. Are you talking about the criminal documents that I showed on a live stream? That's not where I got those from. Humiliated, now his audience watches me. Nobody that watches me, I think, really bothers watching you, as far as I'm aware, other than just to troll you and just kind of see how you react. And talks in my chat live embarrassing. Yeah, they're making fun of you. They're poking fun of you. Alright, so we got this out of the way. Hey buddy, isn't your fake Christian Discord echo chamber writing limp-wristed responses just displays that you are a wet-brained junkie that has no talent? Like I said, you are a coward. Yeah. And you sound like a junkie when you say this. And by the way, this is Francis basically admitting that he was charged with a crime. That he was actually charged with committing a crime. And he's admitting this to a Music Biz Marty account. Now, I've heard that Music Biz Marty has died, actually, or passed away. So, I don't know who's, I have no idea who's using the current Music Biz Marty account. Now, here comes the real hard, seething flaming ass faggotry from this guy. And I'm going to play this clip. It'll be it'll be less than 5 minutes. And it's just full of just absolute Kino, absolute good Kino. Brought to you here by The Forge.
Bro, these people aren't even smart nerds, alright? Forge Gang is dumb nerds. They're board game nerds, alright? They're pop culture nerds. They're not smart nerds. They're stupid nerds. Someone handed them a docs. They pulled fucking bookings from an arrest search up, and they're trying to present it as evidence, and they're getting the charges wrong, bro. This is day one mistakes. These are day one mistakes because they can't present information. Alright? They're dumb nerds. When people turn on Forge Gang content, if it's pertaining to quote-unquote lolcows, they're turning it on to be lied to. They're turning it on to be misinformed. They don't want to actually be informed about what they're hearing about when they turn.
Yeah, dude. What a cope. What a fucking cope that is. Now, hold on a second, dude. Dumb nerds. Oh, but we're nerds. We're just dumb nerds. I don't even like pop culture. Okay, you talk about pop culture, dude. I absolutely do not like Sonic the Hedgehog. And I do not like Sonic the Hedgehog fans like yourself. And I've been waiting since the start of this stream to finally get into this rant about Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is shit. Okay, I don't care if it's Total Jenny Death, Warriors of the Shire, or yourself talking about fucking Sonic the Hedgehog, and you're calling me a nerd and you have a Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt. Dude, yeah, Sonic was made by a Japanese artist, but it's not anime. Stop trying to lie about Sonic the Hedgehog being anime, because it is not. The legs of Sonic are way too thin to be actual Japanese. Sonic the Hedgehog is a Mickey Mouse knockoff. I'll say that again. Sonic the Hedgehog is a Mickey Mouse cheap-ass knockoff. Sega is not even a Japanese company. They do have some contracts with Japanese software, but Sonic the Hedgehog is not popular in Japan. I am an actual, literal weeb, okay? I'm a real weeb, unlike Soberman. I'm an actual weeb, and actual weebs do not like Sonic. Sonic sucks balls. Sonic sucks balls, dude. Okay, Sonic was never based. Mario, Pikachu, and like actual Japanese cultural mascots are based. Sonic the Hedgehog is a Western character, and it doesn't have anything to do with Japanese culture, video games, anime, manga, whatever you name it. Yeah, there's a few Japanese produced Sonic stuff, but Sonic was never very popular in Japan. And if you look at most Japanese, they don't really care about Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog sucks, okay? And I don't like Sonic fans. I consider Sonic fans to either be furries or fake weebs. And I think you might be a furry. I think you actually go to a literal furry convention, and you're just, basically, you're as fat as Chris Chan. The only thing that separates you from the likes of Chris Chan is you got a bit of a beard, but that's only because you're too lazy to trim it. You're too much of a lazy-ass, white trash piece of shit to literally trim your beard. But Sonic sucks ass. Sonic is gay. Sonic is dumb. And most Japanese don't even look at Sonic. Mario and The Legend of Zelda is better. Mario and The Legend of Zelda and RPGs are better. You don't even do nothing in Sonic. The bosses are crap. Mr. Eggman is a fat, LARPing FDR, well, Franklin Roosevelt-ass wannabe piece of shit. And Sonic sucks balls. Sonic the Hedgehog sucks Dr. Eggman's balls. Okay? That's why Sonic goes so fast, zooming to the end of the level, because he wants to suck off Dr. Eggman. Kind of like how you want to suck off Cyrax. So, I'm just laying it, dude. Sonic the Hedgehog is not popular in Japan. I'll make another video about this some other time, but I wanted to trash on Sonic right fast.
People aren't even smart nerds.
Would you care to define the ontology of what intelligence is, then? Do you understand what quotient intelligence is? Have you ever read have you ever read anything about IQ and about how intelligence works? Like, do you know anything about how, quotient intelligence actually works? Do you even know what nerd culture is? I think you're throwing a lot of words around. You're using and misappropriating a lot of words and pronouns here, and they don't really hold any consistency. Nothing you says really holds water. I don't know if it's because you're high or if you're just rambling because you're dumb.
Alright? Forge Gang is dumb nerds. They're board game nerds. Alright? They're pop culture nerds. They're not smart nerds. They're stupid nerds. Someone handed them a docs. They pulled...
I like Dungeons and Dragons, I'm not going to lie. I do like BRB tabletops. I do like BR tabletops. I do like Dungeons and Dragons. I probably would play Magic the Gathering or something of that sort. I'm not gonna lie. But go on. I'm kind of more into video games though.
Fucking bookings from an arrest search up, and they're trying to present it as evidence, and they're getting the charges wrong, bro. This is day one mistakes. These are day one mistakes because they can't present information. Alright? They're dumb nerds. When people turn on Forge Gang content, if it's pertaining to the quote-unquote lolcat, they're turning it on to be lied to. They're turning it on to be...
You are a lolcow. And all of those criminal documents and arrest warrant charges, documents, and papers are right. What do you mean exactly, though? Like when you assaulted a woman and robbed a credit union? That is actually on the papers themselves. Nothing about that was forged. Okay? So, what exactly are you getting on about it? I mean, I could bring up the papers and show them again, and my audience can judge for themselves if you're a criminal or not. In fact, I could put in a vote. We could put in a voting of whether or not you are a felon or not, after I show those papers. What do you think most of the audience is gonna judge? Okay, come on, man. Nothing about that is fake. Okay? And you are a fucking lolcow. Lolcows react like how you do. You are a literal fucking lolcow because you seethe and you cope and you react just like Cyrax does. You made 8 live streams talking about Ghost of Niccolo and Forge Gang and other people and stuff. So you are literally getting owned. You're getting owned right now.
Be misinformed. They don't want to actually be informed about what they're hearing about when they turn on a Forge Gang stream. They want to be lied to by dumb nerds, by stupid nerds, not smart nerds, not internet sleuth nerds.
Says the guy that listens to that sort of music.
Dumbass board game nerds painting their fucking figurines on their fucking streams.
Hey, don't get me mixed up with Cool Tactic, okay? I don't think Cool Tactic is gonna like you saying that stuff, but don't mix me in, don't get me mixed in with him.
That they overpaid for, took out a fucking loan for them, cause they're broke ass bitches.
You say that and you listen to that lame ass music. Well, I probably would play Dungeons and Dragons. To my knowledge, that is the most famous tabletop BRB out there. I don't know. You say that it's misinformation. Well, I tell you what. I'll pull the papers up if you want, and we can let the audience or the chat decide. Is that what I should do, chat? Should I pull his papers up and show you that it's all true, that he's coping like a lol cow? Okay, here we go with him playing music and not saying anything again.
Number one, alphas and betas don't exist in nature. Dumbass bitch. Don't actually know shit about biology ass bitch. Failed biology ass bitch. Pretending
What?
alphas are real. That's a fucking false. That's a human conception placed on nature, you dumbass bitch. There are no alphas and betas in nature, pussy ass dumb nerd. Alright? When you hear someone talking about alphas, you know you're talking to a dumb motherfucker. Cause fucking
Why don't you define it in terms of a person-nature distinction, or a nature versus nurture argument? You could also do that. Okay, so Francis says that the criminal records are fake. Okay, he says that people were misinformed. So I'm going to give my audience the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to pull those papers up again. We're going to show those papers. And the people in my audience, they can determine themselves, because people in my audience can think for themselves. They're logical, intelligent people. They will determine for themselves what's actually going on, Justin. So, Justin, if you really want to go about doing this, and you need people to know that you beat a woman, you beat up a woman, and you need people to know that it was not misinformation, then I can take care of that. So here we go. Here is the proof. This is him going to the jail. This is Francis E. Deck-esque, and he's going to jail. Here is the documents. Here's the criminal record, his date of birth, and everything. And you can see right here in the police report. This is the police report. It says that Deputy Melis made contact with the subject, a white male born in this date, who stated the following, but non-verbatim. Initially, throughout the course of Deputy Melis's investigation, Justin provided accurate answers to all of the questions. He also claimed that the comment he made 2 days earlier was unrelated to anything he had said to a supervisor following being fired from his job, explicitly stating, I am going to do this KILL myself over a job. Justin never revealed any further remarks he made to other people, but just claiming they misunderstood his response, which presumably why they dispatched Deputy Melis. Lieutenant Timothy Dugan, who is currently serving as an FBI detachment task force member with called Deputy Melis shortly after. Dugan produced evidence of Justin's threats from several tip sources. Crime Stopper and Guardian. In one instance, Justin threatened to harm people on the website Discord, after which he was banned. Deputy Melis read the messages and found probable causes that Justin met the criteria for Baker Act according to FSS 394455. Justin has refused voluntary examination. Justin was unable to determine that examination was necessary without care or treatment. Justin is likely to suffer from neglect or refuse to care for himself. And there was a substantial likelihood that without care or treatment, Justin would cause serious bodily harm to himself or others in the near future, has evidence by his behavior. So there you go. This is proof of him making threats to people on Discord. I didn't show that before. Here's the other one where he broke some plates and stuff here. She said he confronted her and started begging her to accept his apology. She said that she continued to ignore him and became upset. Walked by her when she was standing near the ovens, and he pushed her, causing her to almost hit the hot oven. Stated in a sworn written statement that she didn't give him permission to push her, and she would like to press charges if an arrest is made. So there's the proof that he assaulted a woman. Here is the criminal written statements. On June 12, 2017, did unlawfully commit a battery upon Anthony Serrego by actually and unintentionally touching or striking said person against said person's will, or by intentionally causing bodily harm to said person, contrary to Florida statute. So here is the proof that he did commit a battery assault. This is the eyewitness testimony. I was trying to apologize to an ACO worker, and she accepted my apology. I am bipolar and kept going outside in an attempt to calm down. She said that she wanted to knock me or I went outside and went back inside and tapped her on the shoulder with 3 fingers. Then I pushed her over the dish rack. Her sister tried to get in my face as to walking to my car. Let's see here. Did unlawfully commit a battery and did actually touch or strike said person. So there's the battery charge. There is charges that he also assaulted, or I'm sorry, there's also charges of him stealing from a credit union bank. He actually admitted in live stream that he stole from a bank. It's just cope, dude. You're coping, Francis. This is just a whole bunch of cope. Writing skills of a 5-year-old.
Yep. Getting out of here before someone's like, why are you screaming at your phone?
You're insane.
So yeah, exactly. Here's why I'm never gonna give a fuck about if I'm bothering people near me, because we've all been in the room with the motherfucker. We've all been in the room with the motherfucker that's watching fucking TikToks with no earbuds in, with their fucking phone speaker volume turned all the way up. We've all been in the room with the black people that have their no earbuds in. They got their phone volume
3-finger
turned all the way
tap
up,
is the
and
sign
they're
of a
watching
sperg.
they're watching TikTok or Instagram
If
Reels
they're
or some
watching
gay
TikTok or Instagram or something like that. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Dude, you're such a yokel. You're a degenerate, junkie yokel, dude. You're mentally ill. So, I'm not going to hold nothing against you, per se. I don't like you filing copyright strikes on my videos. And if you keep doing that, I'm going to start reporting and flagging your videos for death threats. So, just letting you know. Anyways, you're a sperg. You're a hilarious fucking sperg. And lolcow, degenerate, total degen, whoop-ass, candy-ass bitch, motherfucking hook-tooth bullwinkle, shady-ass, cousin fucking dude. You are just, dude, man. Get off the drugs, dude. Get off the beer and the whiskey. You know, it's dangerous to be talking on your phone and driving at the same time. You could actually cause a serious wreck doing that. Like, you're a danger to public safety. And you've been proven many times to be a danger to public safety. But by all means, cope and seethe. You cope and we sneed. When you cope, we sneed. And stop talking trash about Music Biz Marty. Music Biz Marty was an awesome individual, dude. He got Cyrax to sperg endlessly. It was hilarious, dude. It was funny. Music Biz Marty was a great individual, dude. Honestly, one of the greatest A-logs I've ever seen. And he died a hero's death. Music Biz Marty died a hero's death. And you're just basically a side character in a bad RPG. You're nothing more than just a bullwinkle, fat, lame-ass sperg side character of an RPG that's 30 years old. Ghost of Niccolo, the fake Christian, is jealous that I have more talent and am braver than him. As usual, he hides from sparring me IRL because he's not a man, but most fake conservatives. Yeah, this is inciting violence. This is just wrong, so this is harassment and bullying. I'm going to report it. Yeah, that's harassment and bullying. You're a criminal, dude, and you're not going to file copyright on me. Copyright is a bitch move, so I can do, if you're going to do that, I can do that too. Okay? You started the bitch moves first, I'll do the bitch moves second. You don't like it? I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck off. Alright, now I got some stuff about Soberman and the Dark Pedophile. We finally got some things on Soberman and the Dark Pedophile. Not a lot, though. But Soberman knows what's coming. Soberman can see the wind in the air. Soberman knows that a big storm is gathering. Soberman knows that he might be smelted. That he could actually get smelted. Silent Rob sold Marty's a bad batch. Well, I fucking hate Silent Rob. Silent Rob is a suck-ass, candy-ass bitch. Music Biz Marty was a genius. An absolute genius. I'll get to your comments in a bit. Alright, Soberman knows that the wind is coming on him. He knows that the storm is gathering, and it's about to be over. It's about to be over for Soberman. He's about to flee in cowardice. Absolute cowardice on Soberman's part. This is how you know that Soberman and Dark Diddler are desperate. This is how you know that they are really desperate. Dark Ninja, at Saint Shaggy, a message from Soybachu. Can someone tell Shaggy that Brian Dunn is just another Muppet like John Casey being gaslit and not actually the architect behind this recent effing Agagua Itri? And that if he rejoins this server, I will hold myself back with all my being to not annoy him. Well, I have sad news for you, Soybachu. Your hopes have been dashed because I gave everything that I had on you to Toxic Angel, and Toxic Angel gave it to Shaggy. Now, Soberman, Mormon Shaggy knows that you posted a video about a child getting beaten violently. Now Shaggy and Toxic Angel know about it. That ginger beard that you have swish-swagging over your fat ass, Shaggy now knows about it. Shaggy and Toxic both know what you look like now. They know that you wear glasses. And they know that your dad will not let you go out without his permission. Shaggy and Toxic Angel know that as well. Toxic Angel and Shaggy know about the Sweet Taste of Date. They know. They know about the Sweet Taste of Date archives. And pretty soon, so will Ganville. Yes, that is correct. Ganville and IP2 and the Fatmoverse are going to sue No very soon about the Sweet Taste of Date archives. It's all coming back now. You see, resistance is utterly futile, and it is just too little too late. Mormon Shaggy knows about the Boko Haram video that you posted in the Chauncey Wynn group VC call. Shaggy knows that you're fat and you have a ginger beard. He knows that your two sisters are half black and that 4 generations back you have Israelite heritage. He knows that you and your dad live in South London. Shaggy knows now. He knows what your first name is, Soberman. Shaggy knows your first name. He knows where your sisters work. He knows where your sisters work or what jobs they have. Because now Shaggy and Toxic know. Shaggy and Toxic know that you sperg out and that you wanted to stalk after kids in a school backyard. Shaggy knows about that. Shaggy knows all about it, Soberman. Shaggy knows everything about you now. Everything that you said and everything you did, arguing with Chauncey Fatsack, the so-called Plate, and the Troons from Kiwi Farms, well, now Shaggy and Toxic Angel know about it. You made such a big fool of yourself. Now Shaggy knows, Soberman. And very soon, Ganville will know what Dark Ninja did with the Sweet Taste of Date archives. In fact, I'm going to send the rest of it to Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen and Ganville know what Dark Ninja has done. All right. And that much is really all that I had to say. I mean, if there is anything else, anything at all, that hasn't been said in regards to the news of the week, then by all means let me know. Because now Shaggy knows about Sweet Taste of Date. Shaggy knows about the pedo jokes. Shaggy knows what your first name is now, Soberman. And it's all there. It's all been given to Mormon Shaggy on the silver platter. And he has everything he needs to get back at you, Soberman. You know where the wind is going now, Soberman. You know that the storms are gathering. And that things are coming back to bite you up the ass. And I'm every bit excited about it, too. I can't imagine how Toxic Angel was actually horrified, utterly horrified, when I actually sent him those leaks of that Black Boko Haram upload video. Or those jokes of you saying that you wanted to kidnap Chauncey's kids in Fortnite. Or all that stuff about you saying that you wanted to molest children. I can't imagine how Toxic and subsequently Mormon Shaggy thought about it. I can't imagine how horrified Ganville and IP2 will be when they see Dark Ninja saying that he wants selfies from underage minors and that he wanted to send them dick pics. Ninja wanted to send dick pics to 15, even 9-year-olds. And now Ganville is going to know all about it. And so is IP2. So is the DX server. And so is Chris Hansen. And pretty much everywhere else on the internet. 4chan is going to know about it. Kiwi Farms is going to know about it. And I'm going to make sure that they know everything about the Sweet Taste of Date archives. And I'm never going to shut up until they do. I'm never going to shut up. I will never relent. I will never tire. I will never cease. I will never stop. I will work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year until finally the war is won. And that Soberman, Francis E. Dayesk, whatever his name is, Justin, I don't know, Dark Diddler, and all the others are finally beaten in the dust where they belong. I've even considered sending the Sweet Taste of Date archives to Andy Worski and PPP. You know, I wonder if PPP would actually do a stream on the Sweet Taste of Date archive. I don't think that Ethan Ralph was too interested. I wonder if Kino Casino would be interested. You think that Kino Casino would be interested in the Sweet Taste of Date archives? I'm just curious, chat. Alright. And we're done. Soberman is as high as he's ever been on drugs. And he's completely spurging his fucking ass out. Soberman is as high as he's ever been on drugs. And he's spurging out in desperation, trying to beg Shaggy, taking the begging hat of a broke midget junkie to Mormon Shaggy, begging as much as he can for Shaggy to not come at him, because I gave him all of those Soberman pedophile leaks. But it's too late now. Tell me, Soberman, how do you think that Toxic Angel and Mormon Shaggy are going to react when they see that you made pedophile jokes about kidnapping kids? Trying to kidnap and hurt innocent kids? Or that you're into CP gore, child gore, that you jerk off, that you beat your meat off to children dying and suffering and getting beat to death. How do you think Toxic Angel and Mormon Shaggy are going to react to that? You know what's coming, and it's long overdue. It is 2 years overdue, and Chauncey is laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. DJ Keem laughs at you, Soberman, and Ghost of Niccolo laughs at you as well. Third Ford II laughs at you. And now Toxic Angel and Mormon Shaggy laugh at you. And pretty soon everyone in the sector will be laughing at you and mocking you for the piece of shit that you are. Alright. Smelted. Alright, I'm going to look through chat right fast, and if there's any questions, let me know. Juice says, Forge Gang! Third Ford II says, hello, sir. Hello there, 3-4, how are you doing? Third Ford II says that this guy false flagged my channel because I called him a soy boy. Well, he definitely is a soy jack neckbeard. He's also a very violent felon offender, too. Milk Cow says, hello, 3-4 and Juice. Milk Cow, I think you might have misunderstood my video on West and East Germany in the Cold War. I was just LARPing around and just explaining the history between the two Germanys. Third Ford II says, hello, Milk Cow. Third Ford says, this guy got caught trying to rob a credit union. Juice says, listen up, Justin. Third Force says that Francis seems to get really mad when Ghost brought up the guy was criminal. Let's see here. Juice says, honestly, I think he's just rage baiting. You mentioned that he's trying to find like some more humble or beneficial detractors or something that are more benevolent detractors or trolls, or more benevolent A-logs. Milk Cow says, I subbed to Ghost because of the Surfer Bible streams. Yeah, I have no idea what Francis was meaning about saying that Ghost is friends with PPP. No, he sided with Surfer for the longest of time. Jew says, yo, Milk Cow GTSI, or SY. Milk Cow says, you as well, Juice. Third Force says, Francis doesn't even know how to space paragraphs. Third Force says that Francis got a viewer. Whoa. Code of Truth says, Forge Juice says, this is actual Kino. Third Force says, what is a day one mistake? Juice says, we are nerds, TBH. Code of Truth says, no one even cares about Forge Gang but this guy. Third For the Second says, this guy made his own Sonichu. Yeah, he did. It's a confirmed fact. He also claims to be Cyrax's lawyer, too. Juice says, ya done, Justin. Lurkalot says the old Sonic on Sega Genesis was based. That was 40 years ago. Yeah, I was just never a big Sonic fan. Juice says that Sonic sucks balls. Sonic was never based. I agree with Juice. Third Force says Sonic was a Mickey Mouse ripoff. This guy is a Bri ripoff. Truth revealed. Juice says Sonic the Hedgehog sucks, Francis. Suffer. Third Force says Sonic, no! Lurkalot says, whoa, I never realized that's why he ran so fast. Truth revealed. Rick Perry says, based Sonic hate. Code of Truth says, Forge Gang gets its knowledge from divine sources. Books can be devoured by moths or burned. Real knowledge comes from Providence. Juice says that he's mad. I say he's a bank robber. Well, he did rob a credit union. Isn't that sort of a bank conglomerate or attachment? Like some kind of banking union? I don't think it's necessarily a bank per se. At least it's not chartered, incorporated as a bank, but it's still, he's still stealing somebody else's money. Third Force says, let the people speak. Third Force says, get informed about D's nuts. Third Force says, looks like this guy is living in his car. What the? It does kind of look like that, 3-4, doesn't it? That he is living in his car. The truth will be revealed. Lurkalot says, what about in wolf packs? Yeah, there is a single alpha male that dominates in a wolf pack, isn't there? I'm not really an animal expert. Code of Truth says that this guy is just seething and coping. Juice says that breaking plates is based. Third Force says, wow, he tried to push a woman in an oven. Yes, he did. That's on the criminal report, or the police report. Third Force says, lol, is that his handwriting? Oh no. Writing skills of a 5-year-old. Lurkalot says the 3-finger tap is the sign of a sperg. Truth revealed. Juice says Bullwinkle laughing my ass off. Third Force says, is this guy friends with Cyrax and Shaggy now? I think he does know Cyrax, and he's defended Cyrax many times against Music Biz Marty. This guy is from the Music Biz Marty verse, or the Cyrax verse, I think. I don't think he knows who Shaggy is, though. Juice says, hero's death with a needle in his arm. Lurkalot says, based. Juice says, a hero's death with a needle in his arm. I thought that Music Biz Marty was a pretty fucking hilarious A-log. Lurkalot says, based. Third Force says that Silent Rob sold Marty a bad batch of fentanyl. Yeah, I hate Silent Rob. Silent Rob sucks too. Code of Truth says, yes, such a genius was he. Third Force says that Shaggy knew. Mormon Shaggy knows. Code of Truth says truth is out. Juice says, uh-oh, Soberman. Third Force says the world will know. Black Spy VR says, hey Forge, what's up tonight? Hey, how are you doing, Toxic? What's up, bro? I didn't mean to spam your DMs with all that stuff. I apologize. I didn't mean to DM you all of that stuff, but I just want Shaggy to have everything that he possibly can on Soberman, because I know that that's not what Soberman wants, but that's exactly what's going to happen. Soberman is going to get everything that Shaggy wants, and I'm doing it anyways. I don't care what people think. Mormon Shaggy is going to know everything that Soberman has ever done or ever said or ever commented on. Especially him wanting to molest children in Fortnite. But how are you doing, Toxic? What's up? Yeah, I'm doing good tonight. I'm just covering some lolcows. What's up, Toxic? 3-4 says, howdy, Toxic. Toxic says, hey, 3-4. Third 4 says, it's messed up that Soberman did that. I know, dude. It is, very much. Lurkalot says, disgusting. Toxic says, yeah, I gotta look at those. Been having a lot of problems. My fucking toilet flooded the fucking house. I had to clean the entire floor 'cause it froze. Milk Cow says, ooh. Toxic says, then power lost and hoping finally ITL warm up and all the FKN snow will melt. Bruno Bong Hit says, cancel Francis. I will cancel him. I will make him sperg raid so hard that his face will blow up and his head will combustly explode. Third Force says, Francis was trained in law by Nick Ricada. Toxic says, a lot of people from the Music Biz Martyverse and Cyrax do know who Shaggy is. And then Toxic says, nah, it's fine, I got it all now. Awesome, dude. Yeah, Shaggy wanted to have those Soberman leaks, and so I couldn't help myself but just to let it happen. Because now I know that Soberman is mad. Juice says, sup, Toxic. Here, I'll show you right now. This is Soberman. Soberman is really mad that I leaked that stuff to Mormon Shaggy. And this is his response. I'll show it to you, Toxic. It's pretty great. Soberman right now is trying to reach out to Shaggy. Oh no, that's my stream. But yeah, this is what Soberman said. He's getting Ninja or the Dark Diddler to talk or sperg to Shaggy. Okay, Dark Ninja at Saint Shaggy, a message from Soberman. Can someone tell Shaggy that Brian Dunn is just another Muppet like John Casey being gaslit and not actually the architect behind this recent theagriatry? And that if he rejoins this server, I will hold myself back with all my being to not annoy him. So right there, Soberman is basically begging Shaggy to not go at him. Soberman knows that I gave those leaks to Shaggy. And now Soberman is begging, absolutely crying and whining and begging for Shaggy not to go at him. All of a sudden, he wants to be, all of a sudden, Soberman, the PDF file, does not want to be troubled. Now he wants to be nice to Shaggy. Well, I can tell you right now that it's too little too late, Soberman. Shaggy is going to go at you with everything. He's going to go at you, and he's going to make you look like a fool. Okay, Toxic says a lot of nah, it's fine. I got it all now. Jew says, "What's up, Toxic? What's up, Bruno?" Toxic says, "Yeah, and our pipes broke under the house today, so we had a guy fix them. Tomorrow might get water back." Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry that happened, man. Another lolcow. Pedo lolcow. Damn, is he begging? Yeah, right here. Soberman is actually begging Shaggy not to go at him. He knows where the wind is blowing. Soberman is begging for Shaggy to not cover him as a lolcow. I don't know this guy, but if he is a pedo, fuck him. Yeah, Soberman is a real-life pedophile, just like Dark Ninja's a pedophile. They're both pedophiles. Third Force says, the truth about Soberman and Francis must be known. Toxic says, WTF with this new trend of blaming you trolled someone or joked about being a PDF. Like everyone wants to know now. Well, it's pretty much over for Soybachu. Soybachu, your goose is cooked, my friend. It is too little too late now, Soberman. Your goose is cooked. Your goose is cooked, Soberman, and you're going down. Like I said before, leave now while you can. Leave now, bro, while you still can. Toxic says, prank, I was just pretending to be a PDF. You got good with that. I trolled you. Hee like WTF. It is insane. Oh yeah, it's all a joke to Soberman, pretty much. It's all a joke to him, basically. So yeah, Francis would lose a fight. Francis would take the fall in the first hit. Francis takes the first hit, he'll fall. Sonic the Hedgehog is not really Japanese, it's Western, and it sucks. Soberman is bitching, whining, and complaining about the fact that he's about to really get owned